Shikha, appreciate you joining us. Thank you. Well, in other news, the founder of the temple in Andhra has finally broken silence and asserted that he bears no responsibility for the tragedy that took place there earlier. He stated that devotees kept coming in and it was fine until 8 o'clock, and then the crowd started gathering. He stated that he was standing outside the temple area after completing morning prayers, and suddenly the crowd became uncontrollable. This comes after at least 9 devotees, including 8 women and children, 8 women and a 13-year-old boy died, and several others were injured after the stampede that broke out at the Sri Venkateswara Swamy Temple. Listen in.
नहीं काल सवेरे 8:30 बजे का पूरी डेवलप किया है। भक्त लोग छोड़ के हम बाहर तो पास खड़ा है, तो भक्त लोग 8, 9, 10 बजे तक ठीक से आया, एकदम 10 बजे से किधर आ गया मालूम नहीं, एकदम इतना आदमी आ गया है, कंट्रोल नहीं है। हम थोड़ा बाहर आ गया, उस वक्त बहुत आदमी, 2 रोड है ना, 100 फीट 20 फीट 2 रोड।
Raj Kiran, my colleague, is joining us on the broadcast to talk more about this. Raj, of course, in the defense of the way proceedings have been organized in this temple, the owners would defend themselves. But what really happened, and what are the authorities saying at this point in time? Where did the lapse actually take place?
Yes, Uday, as we have heard very clearly, that temple founder said that the temple founder asserted that he bears no responsible for the tragedy which took place yesterday in the morning hours. Around 11:30 yesterday, stampede took place at the Kasi Durga temple in Srikakulam. Whereas he said that I'm not responsible for the tragedy which happened. Actually, when talking to media, he said that the temple authority have arranged, all the arrangements has been made, but on a sudden, thousands of devotees suddenly came. It was unexpected crowd that has came to the temples. Even nobody knows that what exactly happened. And yesterday also, he spoke to the media channel and he said that we have taken the permission. We have informed the police before that we are doing an event, whereas such as at least 2,000 to 5,000 devotees will be visiting this temple. He has broke his silence and he said that already the permissions has been taken. We have made all the arrangement, but suddenly thousands of devotees, around more than 15,000 devotees, suddenly at a time till 8 o'clock, it was normal situation there. Normally the queue line was following very constantly, but after the 8:30, 9 o'clock, the crowd is slowly increasing until the 10:30, 11 o'clock. The crowd reached more than 15,000 devotees have reached that temple. We have clearly seen in the visuals that how the crowd, as the devotees are behaving. They are trying to come. It was a very hectic situation there, so they wanted to come out of that. People are climbing on each other. They wanted to anyhow manage to come out from there. But in that tragic incident, 9 people died, and 8 women and 1 children, 15-year-old boy died in this incident. So now police has to be, till now the police already we have, yesterday the ministers, MLAs made a responsible, the temple authorities responsible for the tragedy. They said that, but now we have to see what exactly the police will do now. Already the case has been registered on the temple founder and the other committee members.
Raj, stay with us. In fact, we have more to talk about. YSRCP MLC Botsa Satyanarayana has made a statement on the temple stampede, and he stated that the tragedy that took place at the temple and the lives that have been lost have all been caused due to the negligence of the government and nothing else. Let's listen into what was said.
Absolutely, totally the negligence of the government. From day one, not this one. The first one is Tirupati, and after that, Sivasalam. This is the third one. Very unfortunate. There is no responsibility. So because of that, the incidents occurred. Otherwise, there is no. Now also yesterday, what he spoke, I am a Nimitta Matrudu, in Telugu, and I am after all. What can I do? As a responsible CM, he said that's correct. Is that right? So because of that, so our party's demand. This is the entire episode. Will demand the judicial inquiry and victims. Every victim is the government said 25 lakh rupees compensation must give.
Rajkiran, of course, people will be upset, and one way or the other, it's always the administration that needs to be blamed for many of these temples and places where public gathers from time to time for not taking, the prospects of things going out of hand very seriously.
Yes, exactly. Here we can clearly see the, we can say the temple management, the failure of temple management. First of all, they have to manage, they have failed in managing the devotees who have visited the temple in thousands. And on the other side, even the intelligence failure was clearly seen at the temple premises. Why? Because when these type of big events, yesterday it was Ekadashi and Kartika Masam, in South India, the Kartika Masam was going on, and yesterday it was a Saturday. 3 events on a single day. That means a huge devotees have visited there. There we can clearly see that there is a lapse of security. They have to be maintained the security at least to form the lines when the barricades has been put, but they have to keep at least the waiting rooms for the devotees who are coming there. They have to provide the waiting rooms, at least as we have seen in the Tirupati that waiting rooms will be there. So there is no proper facilities there. And crowd, the devotees who have visited that temple at a time, thousands of people, devotees wanted to enter inside the temple. This is where the tragedy has taken place. Now the blame game also, we can see the blame game also started. The YSRCP MLC Botsa Satyanarayana said that it is clearly a negligence of the government. But however, he also raised that this is not the first incident which took place in this year. In 2025, this is the 3rd incident. First is at Tirumala on Vaikunta Ekadashi. 7 people died in Tirumala on January 7th, and another one is in the same temple. And third, this is the 3rd incident. This is the 3rd incident which took place in this year. So now questions are raising against the TDP government that negligence has been clearly seen when thousands of devotees on the auspicious day, and the incident which took place in Tirupati also, it was a Vaikunta Ekadashi at that time. The stampede took place, and Simvachala temple also, Simvachala temple also stampede took place, and this is the 3rd incident in this year. Here, Botsa Satyanarayana, he clearly says that there is a failure of the government, and there is a negligence clearly seen by the people, and the government is failed to manage.
Raj, stay with us. We have more
authorities.
reactions coming in. Minister Anam Ramanarayana Reddy met with the injured of the stampede and stated that this tragedy was an extremely unfortunate incident and should not have occurred. Raj, of course, protests and sympathies pouring in from all directions. What's the police onto at this point in time? How is it going to be determined who is actually responsible for this? And is anybody in custody?
Arrested in this. Anyways, we have heard the temple founder saying that he is not responsible for the tragedy, and also police has also have registered a case on the temple management as well as the founder. Temple founder, police have registered the case, but till now no action has been taken till now. But we have to see what exactly police will be doing here. Who will be responsible for this tragic incident, and who will be accountable for this 9 people who have died, 9 devotees who have died in this incident, who will be doing the accountability for this. So all these questions in front of the police. Police have not arrested till now anyone, but definitely the police said that a strict action will be taken.
All
the
right.
investigation is going
All
on.
right, Raj,
This is
appreciate
what we
you
heard
joining
from the
us.
police.
Thank you for that. Well, on that note, we're taking a short break. More on the other side.